The more things change, the more they stay the same. With Disney. Hey guys, it's Comic Relief Crusader here. With some interesting news, again, from Disney, the place where magic happens, right? I mean, Walt Disney once said, to all who come to this happy place, welcome. And, hey, Disney was once a place where you should feel welcome and whatnot. And lately, as we all know, Disney has come under fire in recent years for its turn towards wokeness, with numerous box office blunders for films deemed to be pushing what you could call leftist political agendas and whatnot. That being said, I'm still waiting for such films like Disney Snow White Privilege or Cinderella, maybe Brocahontas, or, The Little Merman, or Aladdin X. But, well, things are not exactly okay in the Magic Kingdom whatsoever. There was a poster that was put up in the employee space in Disneyland, basically instructing employees that being white, or a cisgender male, and even speaking English means that you have unearned privilege, and that your marginalized coworkers do not, according to an image obtained by the Daily Wire of all places. Now, this wheel right here featured for all employees to see, with the word power in the middle, kind of like a dartboard of sorts, with certain traits fanning outward, as you can see here, that are labeled marginalized. For example here, being white, or a cisgender male, or owning property, and even speaking English are all considered privileged, while being dark-skinned and transgender and homeless and not speaking English are considered here marginalized. And in between the inner and outer circle, which would be considered not completely marginalized, but not totally privileged either, are cisgender women, or gay men, or people with a high school education who learned English. Including in this wheel is a definition here of privilege, stating that it is unearned access or advantage granted to specific groups of people because their membership are in a social group. Now it goes on to say here, privilege can be based off of a variety of social identities such as race, gender, religion, socioeconomic status, ability status, sexuality, age, education level, and more. And it goes on to say, within the U.S., members of social group that hold privileges, like, white, or if you're male, or wealthy, or able-bodied, etc., have historically held dominance and power over targeted groups. Now, the poster asks, why should we have to accept, or why should we accept that we have privileges? Now, it provides the answer in the little box here. I don't know if you can make it out, but it says, by accepting that we have privileges, we can see that not everyone sees the world from our perspective, and that we have privileges in our life that have hindered our awareness of the world. Now, this image was provided by a worker at the Walt Disney Company who wanted to remain anonymous, and quite frankly, I don't blame him, because, you know, obviously a fear of retribution from the company, because as we all know, if Disney don't like it, well, then they're going to use everything within their power to basically knock it out. And the employee also mentioned that the materials were posted in the production kitchen on Main Street, USA in Disneyland in Anaheim, California. But he also mentions that, you know, so many cast members, including myself, are tired of the division being pushed by companies with a lack of regard for the founder's vision. Because like I said before, Walt Disney said, you know, to all that come to this happy place, welcome. And that means everyone, right? And he goes on to say, like, things like this make people feel unwelcome and are destroying the magic. And, well, this guy, this little informant that took this picture, well, he's right. Now, when Disney was asked about this, apparently they immediately took it down because, well, heaven forbid, anybody else sees this picture going around or takes more pictures and spreads it across the internet. But, hey, this is what this channel is for, and to let you guys know, well, Disney ain't really changing much of anything. They're chugging ahead forward with their version of how things should be run. Let's put it that way. Anyway, this is the Comic Relief Crusader. Go watch something more entertaining.